I think best is to go out and explain what this debt restructuring means to you all and to the workforce.
The country's private sector on Thursday commended the president and the government for protecting the banking system whilst pursuing domestic debt optimisation. The commendation came from heads of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, the Sri Lanka Banks Association and the Joint Apparel Association Forum during a meeting convened by President Ranil Wickremesinghe. According to a statement from the president's media office, Wickremesinghe urged the private sector to educate its workforce on the crucial DDO aimed at ensuring that individuals and industries comprehend the significance of this financial maneuver. The president said by engaging in widespread explanations, stakeholders can grasp the nuances of the restructuring and gauge its influence on their livelihoods. Wickremesinghe noted that the foremost effect of this restructuring endeavor is the anticipated reduction in interest rates, providing a glimmer of hope for individuals burdened by financial obligations. While the exact timeline remains uncertain, experts predict a noticeable decline in interest rates within a matter of months.
From the private sector, from Ceylon Chamber's point of view, I think this is probably the best thing that could have happened, especially protecting the banking system. Because otherwise already struggling economy, we would have struggled with the banks having to have other issues. But having said that, hopefully the banks will now start making cheaper funds available to the private sector. I think that has been not coming forth. So we really look forward to that happening. This way investments can continue. I think everything has come to a standstill in the last 18 to 24 months. So the economy to move forward, we need cheaper funds to coming into the private sector.
Honorable President, Chairman of SLBA, Bingumal Tevaratantri. So SLBA welcomes the classification or excluding banks from the DDO. But when you look at, and also I understand that with the current proposal, we can reach the GFN targets, that's critical. And also this is a huge debt relief from a cash outflow perspective. The only challenge, the way I look at it from a revenue standpoint and expenditure standpoint, still government will have a serious concern in terms of paying interest for the domestic debts. So the revenue broadening would be critical for the government. We have to increase tax files. I don't think we can run with the current tax base and reach the targets.
We believe that bringing in some kind of relief for the capital of basically the interest payments what we are making right now will definitely add value and promote the investments and continuity of the private sector. Because right now we see many small and medium and also the large private sector are closing down and looking at various other markets to move in. I'm sure Gerard here will endorse my statement, but we will have to look at retaining them internally, because we have seen number of large companies who have been in the trade for more than 30-40 years are closing down. So we will have to address something here, particularly when you look at the energy sector. We will have to give some kind of solution there, and restructuring of CEB must take a primary role within the next couple of months, so that at least there will be some consolation given to the private sector for them to continue their business in an affordable manner and an internationally competitive manner.
I would like to congratulate the government for having pulled this off. It's definitely a big relief. Like as you came in, sir, you saw the smile on everyone's face. And I think the question we have to ask you is how can we do, what help does the government need from us? What are the things that we should do and not do that you would like us to take back from this meeting?
I think best is to go out and explain what this debt restructuring means to you all and to the workforce. I think that's what you all can do. If you can keep that momentum in the next few days, it will be very, very helpful. But this is about the best that we can achieve. With this comes the fact that our interest rates will come down. It's a matter of months before it comes down. Secondly, the development assistance will start, which will be a boost for part of the construction sector.
For more latest news, subscribe to FTTV.